Good morning, guys. So last year I got a deal on the Erin Condren Teacher's Planner, and I loved it, but there were a lot of parts of it that I just didn't get around to using. I ended up much busier than I thought that I would. So I didn't end up doing any of the cute little journal entries or any of the scrapbook style stuff that I had intended. This next year, and yes, I've already got everything planned for this next year. This next year, I know that I'm going to be busy. So I have already planned out as much as I can. I'm still planning a lot of things, and I'll do a separate video about all of that. But I wanted to show you what I'm doing for my planner for this upcoming year, because it's different. This is just a 3-ring binder that I actually took out of my Erin Condren from last year. This is an image I just found online and printed off my computer, and on the side it's got the year and my last name, because this is gonna go with me places, and on the off chance I leave it somewhere, I want to make sure it gets back to me. So when we open it up, this is my layout for what we're going to be doing this upcoming year, and I'll do another video for that. I have this notebook tucked in here. I lead our local homeschool co-op, and I think the last time I looked, we're at about 345 families. The upcoming year, I've got some new help, so hopefully it won't be as daunting and overwhelming, but this is where I keep my notes as far as events that we're planning and different things related to the co-op. The next section, these are important dates, like birthdays, anniversaries, and then here, let me turn that around. For this calendar, as things get planned, I will highlight, or knowing me, I will probably color code whether it's a school event or a family event or something along those lines. So it'll just be colored in on that square to let me know that we've got something planned that day. And then on this calendar, I can actually write out what event that is specifically. The next section is for the months. And here again, I can keep track of specific things, specific times, any notes that I might need, and I've got that all the way through June of next year. This section, I've only got a couple of sheets because I didn't want to kill my ink yet. This section will be more of my kids specifically or my classes that I'm going to be teaching. And I can put here will probably either be the class or the kid and what they are working on specific days. Or things like karate or piano practice, things like that. So we'll have one of those for each week during the year. I always keep a copy of my declaration in here. I have it saved on my computer, and I keep a copy in my wallet because you never know when you're going to come across a place that offers a teacher discount. On the back side of that, I've just got a reminder of what is required in the state of Georgia. Just as a, yes, I know what I'm required to do. Here it is. I just realized I didn't put my wedding ring on this morning. Because I teach around other people's kids, I like to keep up on certifications. I'm first aid CPR certified. I have, different health and safety, child abuse awareness type training. All of those certificates, proof of certification goes in that. Stickers. I still love my stickers. I didn't use a whole lot of them last year. We'll see how many of these I actually get around to using this year. And then this folder right now has some high school planning and reading lists. If I end up printing worksheets or sign-in sheets or different things, they end up in here. And these are pages that came out of my Erin Condren last year. I haven't decided if I'm going to use them or not. Last year, this page was what I kept attendance on, and then the following page was where I kept test and quiz grades. Haven't decided how much I'll actually need that since we're switching things up, but it's there in case I need it. So that is my planner. In addition to that, the kids will each have a section in here, as well as their own daily progress, where they can mark off each of their subjects as they're done to make sure that they're keeping up on their work. And that way I can double check them because I'll be able to log in and see what they've done and match it up to their sheet and make sure that they're not marking stuff on the sheet without actually doing it. Because, my kids would never do that. But so there is my planner for the upcoming year. I've got a couple of different videos I'm going to try to get to today. Probably won't get them all posted, but be on the lookout for that, alright?